Madden right now.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to this
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah. Kale.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there right off the bat. 47 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the red zone now, Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there from 19 yards away. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Graham Gano on for the extra point. They always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Gano out to kick this one away.
I see. I overkicked this one.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the
end line. You
finna
get it right. You heard?
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle.
Yeah,
Come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
With some good matchups. Yeah.
First carry for Kenyon Drake. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
That's how I be in real life.
Poe in on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw his Tannehill, and this one is incomplete. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
No, he had to come on my post train. He had to come on my third train.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like
watch the whole game, then. Just watch the whole game.
He's getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Spinning away, and now running right through it. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
This is going to be my
Carolina getting set to take the field. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good.
No!
Pressure advantage.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And
keep
to
watching,
me, one
just
thing's
keep
for
watching.
sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road,
I'm finna have
you
a
absolutely
cheese.
have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the
Right
feeling
there.
they keep making plays like that. They might just...
Toe tap. Toe tap. Toe tap. Let's go.
But not before he's inside the 30. A very nice
Tenny
pickup
toe
of
tap.
33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there?
No, bro.
After reviewing the play,
Bruh.
the field is reversed.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Hello.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who says signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
I may have to run that beat.
Now Newton. And he can't find
No, I gave him good ass field position.
goes down.
I'm
It's the
slow.
former Tar Heel back here in Carolina. Robert Quinn in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss.
I
of
gave him
about
good
8.
field position, you guys.
Draw play. Tannehill gives to Droid.
Excuse me.
He'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill.
Let's go.
His
Got
throw
them
is incomplete.
scared.
Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and it's
Come
3rd
on,
down.
y'all. Got them feet
The turnover put them in
scared.
great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity.
Let's
You gotta
go.
cash in and get some
Take that
points.
field goal, buddy.
3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Take that field goal, buddy.
By Carolina, and on we go to 4th down.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The kick by Sanders is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time.
Put that little bit.
To the
Damn.
post, take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie.
Because you already know how we can.
Either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past
A
it.
whole lot of
And
money.
the Panthers
Yeah.
coming out now. And on that last drive, went for it on
Y'all,
4th,
go
turned
listen
it
to Big
over.
Trip.
Good
Yeah.
job by their
It goes
defense,
so-
though.
it
They
goes
held
so-
them to 3, but
so
this
fire,
offense,
bro.
they've got to be a little bit
It
better, a
goes
little bit
hard.
more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down,
But
when
the
they
lady
decide to
because
go
you're-
for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my
Well,
defense.
you
I can
already
afford to
know,
go
okay.
for it here. Because
Yeah.
if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
Oh,
happened.
no, I don't go for it.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So now they'll come up on
If
2nd and
anybody
10,
play
once
me,
again from the
hit me up.
28.
You know my IG.
2nd and
Not
10,
my IG. I
Newton
mean my
again.
PlayStation network.
Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side.
This
Nearly
game.
picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. But people call it dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Huh?
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly.
All right.
But as you said, incomplete.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Let's go. I'm going there, bro.
Well,
I'm going
we
there,
looked
bro.
at each other right away.
You
We
go
knew
to
that
that
flag
the
was
street,
coming
bro.
out.
And I always enjoy the conversation
Yeah,
post
come on, Cam.
because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Newton.
We
Forced
go.
out to his left. Dropped
We
at
go.
the 35.
We get no
But
yard.
he was able to
We get no
display the
yard.
agility there.
2
He'll
yards
get
and go,
8
let go,
on the
Cam.
scramble there. It'll be 2nd
Don't
and
get
a couple.
injured now. I
I think
need
the
you in
last
this
two
game.
plays really illustrate how difficult
I
it is to
talked to
game
you,
plan
I'm
against
tired.
this guy
I'm
because
sorry.
you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, there's 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Go.
And he'll be brought down on
Face
that
mask.
face mask.
Face mask
Certainly
really
looked
good.
like it indeed. Here come
They
the
trash.
flags.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Huh?
Officials so
What happened?
cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right.
All
They
right.
took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Pitching it out to McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. 1 rushing, 1 receiving touchdown.
He's showing us he's not just a stereotype, isn't he? Not just a guy who carries the ball out of the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal.
Big six.
Tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Thomas.
First down
Davis.
game. Boy, I got
And
that
the
first
center
interception.
sharp at the 40-yard
Stop
line.
back.
He
Y'all.
was looking that time for Stills.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. On the stop, Stephon Anthony with a tackle.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
On 2nd down, Anderson. Oh, now he bowls him over. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you. Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. The great move couldn't free it. Taken down at the 10. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Come on, you guys. We got these. Gotta get these. Ooh, wee.
They'll try the air now with Newton. It fights him off.
Yeah, get that fat boy off you.
Steps away to his left. And now running right through it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Gano out to kick this one away. This will be taken short. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one. Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. K1 short. Able to get him for a loss of about 3.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. K1 short in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Buying time to his... And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Andre Branch in there to drop it for a loss on the play. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Julius Peppers. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Captain Mutterland. He's got daylight. The 40, the 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
21 dub, man.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. The return will come from Sonoris Perry. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I'll be back. I'm back, YouTube.
Getting set to go again on offense. Here's Devontae Parker now. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That good for 22 and a first down. So it's halftime here, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A very solid gain of 27.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Tannehill hands to Drake. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, Drake. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both... sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. On first down, it's goal. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On second down, it's Drake. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
So they look like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the second time. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And this is caught at the 20. Still going. Touchdown, Carolina. Jarius Wright, 76 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. And I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Gano out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On second down, here's Tannehill. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
The Dolphins on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. Drake off the give from Tannehill. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st and 10, Newton. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Newton. Oh, some strong running. This one complete to Devin Funchess. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
22, set, 180.
From the gun, here's Newton. They juked him. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom, he took advantage of it. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. 1st quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Newton on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that 1st down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
This will be caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And out come the Dolphins now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm is the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On third down, Drake. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of one, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Newton now to throw. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum.
Siri FaceTime Trevor Rubin.
Right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. Newton now to throw.
Y'all good, Terrell?
Funch is complete. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing.
Oh, wait.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing
Javale,
everything possible to get him on the ground.
14
and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
Back to throw.
The Dolphins trash.
Funches with a catch over the middle.
The Dolphins trash, bro.
The 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Bro, the Dolphins
So it's
suck,
Panther
man.
football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10.
It's 42 to 6.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Flush to his right. And give him another
I do.
6. It's
Now make that 40, 48
This
to
game
them.
is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any
Cut
more
that
right
ice
now, though.
cream
I'm just starting to think about
truck,
those dinner plans tonight, my
Cut
friend.
that
Well, you
ice
and I, we
cream
think about
truck.
dinner plans, but we also
I'm
know
finna
that
have
plenty of
50.
people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for
I got 50
everything?
points.
They're trying to figure
50
that out.
points.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because
It's
that's what
50 to
we wanted.
6.
We're going
I'm
steak
jumping
tonight.
them by 40, by
All right.
43,
Oh,
by
boy,
44
rubbing a little
points, bro.
salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled.
You got a robot.
Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes
Come on,
teams want to do that,
the
and
talking
coaches
party.
want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we
Invite
were
me.
losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
Hello. Is you and Elliot party?
No, I got one person in my party.
Oh, I see. Our Ruben's party. Cut that ice cream truck, click clock, click clock. Hello, I gotta leave and join back because I can't hear you. Cut that ice cream truck, click clock, click clock. Cut that ice cream truck. Talk. Yeah, I hear you.
Said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And they get him down, but
He can't
before
come
he
back.
takes it across the 40-yard line. Tannehill finding
Come on,
Stills, and it's a Dolphin
Hold
first
on,
down.
it got 1 minute
Offense
left.
for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been
You
all
gotta get
game
my
long.
money.
They're doing the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now. Because
What type of catch is that?
really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on the first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slam.
Jerry, what would you do if your house had burnt down? I know they have. What would you do if you had?
Because you hit a guy on the run like
You had all your stuff on them.
big yardage.
Sets him up nicely.
I get a garbage. I get a boot bag. Get 3 boot bags because I got 3 boot bags out open.
Yeah, I get my game.
My shoes and my
Yeah,
clothes.
all my shoes. I get all my shoes, bro. I don't care.
Fourth quarter.
My shoes and my game. That's all.
That downfield.
And my clothes. I need my clothes.
Yeah, you need
I'm
the
trying to
clothes.
throw my jokes outside.
Yo, what? Yo, Jeff. What?
I'm gonna throw my jokes outside.
Boy, you on crack,
you-
man.
Dude, you ain't gonna be able to like pack all that stuff out your drawers if you got a lot of clothes.
On first down, it's Tannehill.
I'm just gonna get all my good clothes.
Cause I need to buy the side.
Bring up second down.
Me forever ride.
Connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten
Hey, you wanna do that Justice on Wars when we get on Fortnite?
And I both know that just won't do, so I would think about
Let's do that in the build.
putting it on the receivers. Make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter.
You guys, I'm gonna broadcast on Fortnite
Get
too.
9 there
After
as that
this,
sets him up better for
after
third down.
17 seconds.
Oh, you still vlogging?
Yeah.
Tannehill gonna throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh, get that fumble. Ooh, but that was a fumble, bro.
Releases it.
That was a straight on fumble. This game.
Tell you what, partner, after
Wait,
this,
what
there's
the
gonna
hell?
be a nice long circuit of
My mom was lying. My sister's lying. My brother's lying. My dad's lying. Daddy's lying.
Wound up incomplete.
How you wanna do it? How y'all do it?
Fourth down.
On 4K
Yes,
track.
we win. We win. We win. 50 to 6. Let's go. We go this. We got time. One more play, bro.
I'm trying to burn off. I have his head on. I'm gonna make sure that niggas see me through the head. What you using that lunch for?
It was already determined.
Leave me
No
alone.
doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Go tell mom so we can get some else we can.
Gonna throw it.
She's slime. Police, somebody gotta watch the way I'm slime.
Throw it deep to the other side of the field.
This game.
Good play.
This game, Terrell.
To the very end.
Good
Look,
stuff. Hey,
it's 50 to 6, bro.
Well, partner, there's something special.
it is.
Y'all finna send these.
Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up
I
here
thought
in
the
the
bed
open
just
air booth.
been just
The
it.
only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled.
I'm Carolina, bro.
It was really a fun game to watch, though.
Look, I'm Carolina.
Outside, I'm thinking for real. I got the lala. I got to knock that guy down.
I see.
Someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere.
You know, open the fire.
Changes the course of things, but a big shot.
Cam Newton got 256 yards, bro. With
I
3
ain't got it.
I did. I sent it. Oh, I sent it now.